Focus! Why aren't you focusing? You never want to focus. I really need to figure out this camera. There we go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jewelsjulliet. Thank you so much for watching. Today is going to be an educational video. I don't know if you guys can tell. You can't really tell. Guess it's a mess. Do not worry about it. We'll figure this out till fixing it. Today we're going to be talking about credit cards. Now, I am in my early 20s still. Don't think I'm that old, y'all. And I really want to talk about this topic because a lot of people don't understand how credit cards work or what credit cards are and how they benefit you. They could also destroy you. So just keep that in mind. Let's get into these topics. I ended up writing some beautiful handy dandy notes to inform you guys so I wouldn't get out of topic because I am known for that. Now let's get started. What is credit? Credit is a formula that is based on yourself to determine if you qualify for a invisible money given, right? Now, if you ever thought about owning a house, owning a car, an apartment, a motorcycle, if you ever thought of finally getting out and spreading your wings, or even owning a property, you need to have a type of credit score. Now, credit score is based by many different ways. Not a lot of people know exactly how credit score works, and to this day, I'm still not 100% how it actually works. Now, credit score is definitely based by one, you. Two, it's definitely based by your history. So if you have a history here, you know, as history means like your generation, like your parents, families, whatever's members, that is also how credit score is determined. Now, you know, you have a good credit, then you have bad credit. You have bad credit, then you have good credit. You know, it depends on you, it depends on your family, depends on your history again. Now, bad credit is a score less than 500 points, basically. Good credit is about a 700 range and above. Middle, you're looking at like 6 something, even like 650. 650 is like the middle of it, right? So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a few applications that can actually help you out, but we'll get to that point. Now, there's a lot of pros and cons with credit cards. Now, credit cards can help you out with a lot of situations. For example, if you cannot purchase something because you're struggling with money and you have a credit card, you're able to buy the item with that card if you have enough credit line in there. And later on in the future, within a month or two, you're able to finish paying it off, or within that month or 20 days, you're able to pay off that balance and reuse that card again. Now, first thing to do to determine before you even apply for any credit card, loan, you want to buy a car or house, download an application that can help you out determine, one, what is your credit score, and two, what credit cards would be best for you, or credit loan. Now, I do have the application Credit Karma, and this is not a sponsored video, although one day, maybe it might be, and they will be paying me. Fingers crossed, but to this moment, it is not it. So, FYI, you guys. Definitely download the application Credit Karma would determine, one, what credit score do you currently have? What is your range? Are you doing good? Are you doing, you know, you good? Or are you doing bad? You know, that's the way that you determine what kind of cards, loans you're able to actually get by first knowing what is your credit score. Now, not only Credit Karma helps you out with your credit score, but it also determines whether you get approved on certain items or whether you don't get approved. Now, Credit Karma does have two different applications that it works with, so you're able to see, you know, where you currently stand with the credit bureau, and another one that it has. For personal experience, I'm going to be giving you some tips here and there about what I would recommend, but then again, everyone is different, and what I'm currently going through. Now, biggest regret of my life is not applying for a personal credit card bank, right? So if depending what kind of bank you're currently in, whether it's Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase, Credit Union, Bank of America, I think I already said that. There's also like Bank Union, something like that. Discovery card, I think it's a personal credit card. But again, depending on what is your current bank that you have, where you have your checkings or savings or both, apply a direct credit card from them. Many of the banks actually already offer credit cards, especially here in California, in the United States. They do offer a lot of credit cards. You have like the Ultimate, you have like a special flying card if you're a person that travels a lot. If you're just a person that's starting credit, they have a lot of different credit cards that may fit your need. Go to the bank after you download the Credit Karma to figure out what's your score, because every bank has a different credit score that they want you to have before you're able to apply for them. So once you download a Credit Karma, go to your bank and see if you get approved. Usually they would approve you if you have good credit. By good credit, we're talking about 650 and above. If you have a 650 above and you don't owe any credit cards, go directly to your bank, get that one. The reason why is because, yes, it is going to be a hard inquiry, and that's another thing. Credit cards have different inquiries. It's either hard inquiry or low inquiry. Now, hard inquiry would actually affect your credit score if you don't get approved, or if you even get approved. Low inquiry won't actually affect it as much as it will be. It's like a few, but not as great as the hard inquiry would be. Now, once you get that out of the way and you get approved, you would start with one of the best cards you can get. Because not only there's a lot of special going on, depending on your bank, of course, you also be able to get the promotion. Basically, it's like no interest, or you got like good, amazing reward points back. But it's directly with your bank, so you don't have to be going with another third party to get approved. Number 3, if you're ever going to apply for a credit card, apply for a credit card that asks you for no annual fee. No annual fee, because who's going to want to give a credit card company money? I know I wouldn't. Some of them are like, some cards are ridiculous with their annual fee. Some of them are only like 20 bucks or 30 bucks, you know, but some other ones are like $300, $200. You're like, what the hell? You don't want to apply to a credit card that asks for a first down payment, second an annual fee. Next off, if you don't get approved from your bank, apply for a Visa card or MasterCard. Discovery is a MasterCard. PayPal also has a credit card, and that one's MasterCard as well. Apply for cards that offer you Visa or MasterCard, which means you could go to your local Best Buy and apply for their Visa card, and their Visa card is by Citibank. You could go to another bank if you don't get approved by your bank and try to apply for their personal credit card. But definitely, if you don't get approved by your bank, like, what is this, Julia? If you don't get approved by your bank, try to go to another bank to see if you're able to get approved. Now, if you do get rejected by your bank or by another bank, now, another thing is, I don't recommend you applying multiple times in a 6-period month, just because that will affect your credit score as well. So, let's say in a month you apply to your local bank. You get approved, amazing. Don't apply anywhere else. Stick with that one. Trust me, stick with that one. Now, if you don't get approved, try another local one. Try any bank union that uses either Visa card or MasterCard to apply for their credit card. I believe Macy's has one, definitely Best Buy has one. If you don't get approved from them, then you could go to your local mall store and apply for a direct credit card with them. That would be your third choice if you do not get approved with a bank, a second party bank, and then a store card. Now, what this means is that you're gonna go to, I'm a girl, I shop for makeup. Ulta has a credit card. They also offer their Master credit card and their in-store credit card. If you get approved with their Master credit card, awesome. Although it's by Ulta, it is by another bank, and you're able to shop with that Ulta MasterCard any other location other than Ulta. If you get an in-store Ulta credit card, you are only allowed to apply and purchase basically in-store. So you're only allowed to buy makeup or hair products or nail stuff in Ulta and any other Ulta and online Ulta. But you're not allowed to shop with that card in any other location. Same thing goes when you apply for Target. Target only offers 2 different cards, their personal card and a debit card, which means that you're only allowed to shop in their Target, whether it's online or in-store. but it's a Target card and you do save a certain percentage. Same thing with Ulta, you do get points, but those cards are only useful within their store. That also applies to Victoria's Secret, Express. Then you also have Abercrombie. I believe there's a lot of like Hollister has one too. There's a lot of in-store malls that offer credit, such as K Jewelers, Daniels, if you were looking for any jewelry. Disney also asks for their own card, but they're also located with Chase, FYI. Now, I do definitely recommend do not apply for more than 3 cards within a 6-month range, because that will affect your credit score. And we don't want your credit score to be affected. Once you apply and get approved, it may affect your credit score or not. But definitely, if you apply and get denied, that does affect your credit score a lot. Now, once you finally got approved with one of your cards, do not pay late. Do not pay late. That is an immediate no. It will affect your credit so bad, especially if you have multiple lates on it. Not only many cards charge you $35 to like $55 late charge fee, which sucks, but it also affects your credit score. Now, the way you want to use your credit card is always purchase smaller items. If you want to go big and purchase something big, go for it, but pay it off within the 6-month period, especially if you have a bank card, to save without paying interest. Now, if they offer you the 12 months no interest, fine, take it, pay with those 12 months, but still keep in mind that you want to pay it off as fast as you can and payments on time. If you pay late, it will affect your credit score. Keep that in mind. Your credit score, depending on your purchase that you have had and depending on how many credit cards you have, it will vary your score always. Now, you always want to have about 35% of use of your cards that you have. If you have more, beware. Definitely Credit Karma will help you out with balancing your credit cards and letting you know, hey, you should lower it down a bit so you could go up. But definitely try to keep your credit cards as low as you can and pay off faster as always. Don't get in debt. It is hard to get out. Trust me. Always read the terms, you guys. Never just glance through it. Anything that you buy, any store that you're in, read the terms, ask questions. It's not going to kill you. It's just a question. It's not going to kill the other person. It's just a question. Now, keep in mind that if you are getting credit cards, you want to have a good history of paying so you are able to increase your credit score and someday get a house, get a loan, buy a car, a motorcycle, buy a lot, whatever you want. But just keep in mind that you want to also have a good credit score so it can also help out your future, especially your future generations to come by. Now, hard inquiries are in-store credit, loans, car payments, house payments, car loans, house loans, bank loans. Those are all hard inquiries. And that is basically it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you guys have any questions, comment down below. I'm able to answer it as much as I can. This is just a little bit to educate you guys on credit score / credit cards, just because I know that a lot of people my age aren't really into it, and that does affect, especially in the future, a lot of younger generations, such as, because you're at age 18, you're actually able to apply for your own personal credit card. So a lot of teenagers, well, young teens or a young adult, aren't really into taking their credit score seriously until later on, and that's when they start like realizing, damn. Now, the reason why is I have a past history. At age 18, I actually got a credit fraud, and that really started opening my eyes and noticing, damn, I didn't even understand how this actually happened. So I had to educate myself. Now, please be always careful when you're applying for credit cards. You want to apply one directly with the store that you're going to do. Try not to do random credit cards online. Definitely go in store or to your bank directly to try to apply. If not, you could do it online, but on their website. Do not do a third-party website. Do it on the company's website, and then they will navigate you for you to apply. Now, don't do any paperwork. Don't Do not write your information on a paper and mail it. Do not do it. Online or in store, all right? Listen, online or in store. Now, just to give you guys down a little bit of my history lane. So, unfortunately, my credit was affected due to this credit fraud that has happened. And that really brought down my score a lot. Now, before that, I actually ended up applying for other credit cards. And the worst thing that happened is that it actually happened in the location that I was working into. So I deal with personal cards and credit cards basically. So the worst part was that a friend actually did it under my credit information, and the person that she did it to was an ex, and the ex actually wasn't even the ex. It was a friend of the ex, girlfriend, that swiped a fake card, which then they were charging me to pay, which wasn't even myself. Then they found out that it wasn't even me who signed the paperwork, who did everything. I wasn't even there present at all. So that took about 1.5 years. Not even, that probably took a year for them to finally settle it down and remove it. But although they removed it, I didn't have to pay anything but $60, and my time to go to court and like do all this stuff. It affected my credit score so bad that to this day I'm still struggling to bring it up. Now, this is why knowing your credit score, knowing your credit cards is very crucial for one to know, because things like this can happen and it sucks, you guys. It totally sucks, because now one thing is for sure, I wasn't able to apply to my bank credit card because of this what happened. So I had to figure out another way to boost up my credit score without me having to pay an annual fee on a personal credit card type of third-party bank. So definitely, you guys, be careful with your credit score. Be careful with your S. If you guys have a social security, if you have a social security number, be careful with it. You should know it by now. Once you hit 18, you should have those numbers digitally known in your brain. You have to know your social security number by your head. If you know your ID number, that is amazing. You are superpower, because I'm still struggling knowing my ID number. But still, definitely learn your social. Have it in your mind. Do not have it in a booklet. Do not have it in your phone. Do not have it in your wallet. Have it in your brain. Memorize it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys have any questions, just comment down below. I'm gladly able to help you out. If you guys want more detail towards that story, comment down below. I am gladly to help you out and tell you guys my story, because I have a lot of stories going on. I learned the hard way, and I want you guys to learn an easier way. I'll see you beauties out there.